Hi, welcome to Menopause Unmasked. My name's Michelle Rowlingson. I'm a senior physiotherapist and a menopause wellbeing practitioner. And today I'm going to talk to you about the 3 phases of menopause. So the first phase is perimenopause. So this is the transitional phase leading up to menopause. And actually many women haven't even heard of perimenopause. And according to the British Menopause Society, 1/3 of women haven't heard of this phase. And I was one of them. I went 7 years of absolute hell, not knowing what was going on. And I even thought I had onset dementia. So it was a great relief when I finally found the word perimenopause and knew it was a thing. So what is it? So as I said, it's the transitional phase leading up to menopause. This is when hormones are fluctuating up and down. So symptoms can actually be quite erratic and worse than when you're actually in menopause. So this is when you're transitioning from your reproductive to your non-reproductive years. It commonly happens sort of in your 40s, but actually it can happen in your 30s and at any age. So it's no such thing as being too young or too old. Every woman is different, and that's exactly that. With perimenopause, it's a myth that we all go through it the same. Some women can sail through this whole phase, or other women can find it really debilitating. During perimenopause, it may be more difficult to get pregnant, but you can still get pregnant during this phase. So it is good to still take precautions if you're not wanting any extra little additions to your family. Now, when you Google it, it says that there's about 34 symptoms or something, but actually recent studies have shown that there are over 100 symptoms because estrogen receptors are in so much that it makes sense that a lot of things can be affected during this phase while your hormones are fluctuating. So what is the next stage? So that's menopause. And this is when you've had no periods for 12 consecutive months. And this is when you are now no longer able to conceive a baby. Now, during menopause, this is when estrogen has now declined and is now more stable. So your symptoms generally either ease off or become a lot more easier than what they were. And then we've got the next stage, which is post-menopause. And actually, you'll be surprised to know that post-menopause is when you've had no periods for 12 consecutive months and a day. So you're actually only in menopause for 1 day, and then you are post-menopause. Most women, about 4 or 5 years of post-menopause is when symptoms tend to ease off, and they no longer sort of are getting symptoms. But actually, I want to address one big myth that we are actually menopausal for life. So it's not that menopause ends at a certain point, it's just that some women are very lucky and that their symptoms do die down. But there are 3 types of ladies. You've either got ladies where symptoms ease off and disappear. Some ladies, they actually come back. And some ladies, they actually don't stop getting symptoms. They may still not get them as badly, but they still get some symptoms. And I've actually had women as old as in their 90s come up to me and say, why am I still getting symptoms? So it's really important to be aware that we do need to know how to manage our symptoms, whether that's through HRT or natural ways through diet and lifestyle and supplements. But it's important to know that we don't need to suffer with any of these stages with symptoms. To get the right help, talk to your doctor about HRT or talk to a professional about diet and lifestyle changes that can significantly reduce your symptoms. So if you found this helpful, click the follow button or the subscribe button and follow me, where I'll be giving lots of tips on what symptoms are possible. Some you'll be really amazed to find that they're associated with hormone imbalance. And giving you lots of tips on how to reduce your symptoms. Take care, everyone.